I got my iPad to see if it once it goes on.
There's 10 people in here already.
Yeah, no, that's what I was saying. I see 10 and then I see 8, but I don't see any new chat. It's still not out on my. Oh, here we go. Looks like it just went live. There we go. Hey, Mama Three Pearls. If you had an issue with when you go into lives, I had this happen with Beans. It starts like behind.
What do you mean?
Like it'll start the live like behind. Like her live started like 2 minutes before, so I was 2 minutes behind. I had to hit like live. Hey, Laura. Hey, Brenda. Hey, Pepino. Is everyone hear okay?
That hasn't happened to me, but I'm not. I don't post live nearly as often as you do.
Yeah. Sure. Hey, Jessica. Hey, Kathy. Oh, all good, Heather. Hey, Terry. Sound is good. Okay, cool. Hey, Val. Val, were you sleeping earlier? Beans needs you to call the casino. Hey, Donnell. Hey, Patty. Hope you had a good trip. I'm assuming you're home now. I know Kathy's home.
I'm home.
And Arnold's home. Arnold was the last one on the trip too. Yeah, doing good. We just wanted to get another one of these in since we've both been away. Hey, Kimmy.
Slaughter had pressing matters he wanted to talk about.
Yeah. Oh yeah, real important stuff.
So I went on a little family trip to Florida.
Yeah. Talk about your
Not,
trip. Hey, Trisha.
not overly impressed with Florida. Nothing against Florida. I mean, the weather could have been better. We were there for 4 days and it rained 3 days.
Oh, your bingo nice, Val. Music bingo? Like where they have like the dancing and stuff? Or club bingo?
It's a rave. You're
Yeah.
like covering up each number with ecstasy, like full on rave.
No, I know sometimes that they do it here, like on weekends, they'll do bingo with like, it's like a rave. Like people will have glow sticks and they'll have like a DJ.
All right, for the people that are in the chat, if you are going to the Slaughter Soiree thing in July, can you put a 1 in the chat?
Oh, yeah. Let's talk about this.
Kimmy sounds like she's foreign now. That sounds like something much fun.
Yeah.
What are you, Benin?
Hey, Chicky. Oh, yeah. Ben.
Jessica, Kathy,
Hey, Mom of One.
Valerie.
Hey, Rand. Okay, no, those three are all booked. I know. Wish you were too.
Gloria, there's so much time. You can save up a couple pennies, a couple shekels.
Yeah. There's still plenty of time to go. Hey, Becca. Hey, Sue Lynn.
Hey, Chicky.
Oh, there's Pop Pop. Pop Pop. I'm glad you could take a break from your romantic escapades.
Is Pop Pop throwing out 6-7?
Yeah, Pop Pop's trying to be funny.
It's not cool anymore if Pop Pop's got a hold of it.
Yeah. We'll take you maybe, Donnell. Hey, Liana. Hey, Lynn.
You ever notice when Arnold says hi to somebody, he goes, "Oh, hey, so and so." Chicky, from now on, when I say hi to you, I'm just going to say, "Hi, so and so."
I guess there's a reason we were asking. You want to? I'll let you kind of talk about that.
About
I
what?
just because your idea is that we want to.
Oh, no, well, I didn't see your baby.
Well, it is,
We're
but
we're doing
I like the idea.
so Slaughter and
Uh,
I were talking earlier, like schoolgirls on the phone, and we're talking about the Slaughter soiree and how he's kind of evolved uh, the Buffalo Challenge or whatever. Uh, oh, thanks, Jared.
hey, Jared.
Oh, hey, Jared. Um, but we were talking about if this year we had it during the entire event. So the idea would be Slaughter's got a Discord now. You could we could set it for $20 or whatever we want the prize pool to be, and then you just at that first night tell Slaughter you're in. Uh, we get you to the Discord, and then you can just post whatever win you have while you're there on any type of buffalo. We haven't figured out like Slaughter hasn't decided if he's going to do heads or times bet or uh, all the parameters of it.
Yeah, but probably times bet thinking about it because if we're going to open up to all Buffalo, not all Buffalo's Buffalo Gold, but whoever has the biggest, so that way people can bet whatever they want, they can play it as much as they want, and whoever gets the biggest times their bet line hit or bonus probably would be bonus, but potentially could get a huge line hit on Buffalo. Instead of doing it all at one time, it's like a ongoing thing, and then until the end of the last night, we have like we announce the winner,
Yeah,
and then
you could
maybe
do it just for the first 2 days too if you wanted to clear the path for the last day.
yeah, or till 5 o'clock on Thursday or something like that,
Yeah.
and then maybe we'll do instead at the end we could always just do like a group pull or something.
Yes, Lynn. In exactly an hour, Kurt's shutting it down.
Yeah,
It's all the time that we've allotted for tonight.
I got places to be. No, just kidding. No, I don't have anything going on this week. Then till Saturday, then I go to Vegas.
And you had a little excursion with your mom for Mother's Day,
Yep.
kind of.
Yeah, we went up to Cliff Castle, and haven't been there since I did a live there back in I think it was February when they had their grand opening, and then took mom and brother up there, and it was a good time. Hung out with AZ wife for a little bit. That's her
Nice.
local. I did okay on the coin
Well,
pushers.
Donnell sold on
You
the.
like it, Donnell? Cool. Yeah, no, any feedback is welcome from. Well, and
Kathy,
that's true.
that's what we were talking about. Kathy is getting 15 people and rotating people off of Buffalo machines and so on and so forth. But kind of wanted something that would run the entire event.
Yeah, something like I always want the idea something that everyone can participate, even if you're not a channel, but you're if you're just coming to the event, the channels will be doing live streams, but if you're just there, as a supporter, it'd be fun to have you kind of like we did with the Buffalo thing, but we don't know, there were still, I think, 5 or 6 Buffalo Golds in that one area, but they might move them by then, or someone else might be on the machines, and Nevada, they can't reserve machines for you specifically for something like that. So we just had to wing it. And I think for a smaller group, the Buffalo Gold Challenge is good if it was like 5 or 6 people. But with this many, I think it would be that, or it would go 6 hours. So, hey, Arizona native. Hey, Sister Yoshi.
Oh, hi, Sister Yoshi.
Oh,
I forgot what I was supposed to say. Oh, hey. What, I don't remember what I said.
hey, I have to go back and look.
Yeah, you don't have to be a channel to participate in the Buffalo Challenge.
Yeah. Yeah. And you don't have to do it too if you're there, you don't want to.
Yeah. But no one's gaining anything by you being in it or not in it.
Yeah, exactly. But I'm sure we'll plenty of people. Hey, Debel.
Hey, Deb. How you doing?
Any luck, Deb, at the locals lately? Kathy, bad girl slots.
I see the title. Why do some slot channels die
Yeah.
or disappear? What's your take?
Yeah, I just have noticed. I've talked about this, I think, before when I'm live, but a couple of things. One is I've noticed I go through my subscriptions to see what I'm subscribed to, and I look at all these channels, and I'm like, I forgot about this one, I forgot about that one, and they haven't posted in a year or 2 years or whatever, and it just seems like there's a lot of new channels lately popping up that I've been finding just like scrolling through. Some are good, some are maybe not so good, but everyone kind of has comes with hope and a dream and to see what happens, but you kind of forget about the ones that fall off quickly. And so I thought it was something to discuss. Why does it happen? And I have my theories on it, but I think everyone kind
You
of has
want
some.
you want to say any specific channel names right now?
No, we don't really need. I mean, it wasn't even really about any specific channels.
Val was asking what the prize is going to be for the Buffalo Challenge. It depends how many people participate. And
Yeah,
that's what's going to dictate it.
yeah, yeah, yeah. Exactly. Well, either maybe collect $20 like we usually do from everybody, and there'll just be a first place winner. So it depends on if we got 20 people. That's good. That's a good prize pool.
Yeah,
Hey,
what's
Mountain Dew.
what's your what's your theories on why these channels die out and stuff, Slaughter? I'm very interested.
I think it's financial. I think it's a few things. I think Val, um, yeah, Sister Yoshi too. I think it's a combination of it is a lot of work. Like it's not just going to the casino and popping up a live stream and um, doing that. I think it's financial. I think people eventually they get monetized, they start making money. And I don't think they realize you got to just keep going and how much it's going to cost you. And what you make is, you know, I mean, I've gotten some decent monthly checks from YouTube, but it's more. Let's just say this: I'd be like on a bad day, I lose more than that in one day on a live stream. And if you're going to go, I mean, I can't imagine some of these channels go every day, but I go once a week. I probably average what do I probably do? Probably 6 or 7 a month. So if I'm on a losing streak, it gets really expensive. So
Have,
um,
have, have you looked back at a year and said, okay, in November I did 11 streams, in October, blah blah blah, and here's collectively what on average it cost me for to do a stream.
I've never broken it down financially. I look up maybe on a trip. Like I'll go on, like I just had my trip. I went to Reno. I think I went live 7 times. And I know what it cost me. And I look at what I made, and it definitely was a losing, even though I had 4 great days where I was actually ahead, and I had some pre-play and stuff, it still definitely cost me a lot more than I get back. So hey
Oh, hi,
Bradley.
Bradley.
Um, so I think it's financial. I think, like Sister Yoshi said, the burnout. I think I've seen people say that they enjoy doing it at first, and it's not fun after a while because it feels like a low paying job. And and then I think there's the frustration of if your numbers aren't good. I think people obviously all look at their numbers, and if you're going live all the time, you're losing money, and you can't break 200 people watching you. You start to think, why am I doing this? You know,
Feel seen here. Feel seen.
yeah. Warren. But yeah, I don't know. I just think people don't realize what they're getting into when they start this. And I'm not saying this because I'm going to end or go stop doing. I'm going to continue doing what I'm doing, but you have to keep it at kind of a managed pace, I guess. Um, because if you try to start just going more, um, it's hard. Oh, nice Mountain Dew slots. I'll subscribe to you. Here, I think I got you on my all right. Subscribe number 3. Yeah, exactly, sisters. We were just I think it was referee came in. Like, do you ever look at your subscribe list and see how many channels that are there, and then you're like, I haven't seen them in a year. Kenzie.
I'm not subscribed to a ton of people, so mine's pretty. I keep it pretty clean.
Yeah. Well, it goes back to, I mean, mine goes back to like I used my channel to watch people and before I was really posting. And
Mhm.
so I subscribed to all the channels back. Some of them were a lot smaller back then, and some are big now. And but most of those old ones are just gone.
What do you want with your channel?
I just want to keep growing, see where it goes. I mean, I
What does
think.
that mean? Like, see where
Well,
it goes. Like,
I think if it could sustain itself financially, would be a dream. I don't see myself quitting my career anytime soon to do it, but if we, eventually get to a point where it does, that would be a fun life.
hey, Mike,
Hey, Mike. I wouldn't say 10 years Mountain Dew slots. I would say if you put in the work and you post stuff, either post videos every day or almost every day, or at least a couple times a week, or if you live stream at least once a week, I think you can grow pretty quick. I think you can get. I mean, I got pushed out pretty well after about 2 months of live streaming a bunch. Oh, I know Valve and memberships too. I know I always have to go through because I try to support everybody I can, but you get to a point where you're spending, a couple dollars here, a couple dollars there. Yeah, exactly. So Yoshi too. That's the other thing. I think people started and they or are you talking about like if like a couple or group of people started a channel together? Oh my gosh, Val. But yeah, no, I think go ahead.
she deleted it.
She's like, I don't want anyone to see that. But yeah, no, I think all those things. But I do think it's the financial thing more than anything else. I think they think they're going to make a lot of money, and when they realize it's just not piling up like that. Chunky Business Slots, J Vegas, Big T. So yeah, those are some of them. The old ones. I was subscribed to all those ran, and
I
yeah,
think
they just kind of.
Sliding by nature maybe still has a GoFundMe up if you want to go fund that.
Didn't she change her name? I think
I have no
to.
fuck. I can't keep up with all these
I can't
fuckers.
keep up either. I think she changed her name to something else. I do look at the. It's interesting. There's a. I don't know if everyone's seen it, but there's a couple lists out there that they get updated daily, and they list all the slot channels by subscribers and views. And sometimes I'll look at that just to see where. And you see all these names there too that you're like, oh, he used to live stream. I used to watch him years ago. Hey, Andrea.
Hey, Andrew. Um, Deb said, "So out of curiosity, who was the first channel you watched? Slaughter, you want to
Oh,
go first?
mine was actually I think Diana Vani. And it was because I knew her from well, it was either her or SD guy because they were both in that when I was in that slot forum chat room thing. They were both people that were in there, and they both said, "Oh, I'm going on YouTube now," and I found them through that.
Hmm. Well,
Well, SD got kicked
Diana,
out of there, but I remember him being in there. So
Diana's the first person I ever watched. That's why I meant a lot to meet her. And then quickly after I started watching her, I found SD, and then I just kind of watched him, and that was pretty much it for the longest times.
yeah, I think it was those two, and then I couldn't tell you my third one is I just kind of started. They just start popping up for you, and back
Hmm.
then there wasn't a lot of channels. So hey, Mud Sharks. Yeah, Jay Vegas. A lot of people. I used to watch when they were slot. Yeah, Jay Vegas when they were slot lizards. They were the first like channel I regularly watched that went live. Like I remember they used to go live every Wednesday and Saturday. This was like probably 2021 maybe. And
Do you want to answer
oh, see,
CBPCs?
they were in the other chat the other day. Here's Brian Christopher.
Wait, are you gonna gloss past that? Are you gonna say, do you have a boyfriend?
I no, I
Oh,
don't
okay,
swing that.
so
I don't
glad
swing
we
that
cleared
way.
glad we cleared that up.
Yeah.
The palm string spinners deal is amazing. Oh, Mike, it's easy to get them worked out.
Oh, that's right. Yeah. Someone else, Charles was telling me about that. The back in the day, like what Beer Belly just said, that they used to argue who goes live. It wasn't even just like I'm going live at this time or that time. They all claimed like their night. Like this channel goes live on Monday and Tuesday. I didn't know that until recently. Oh yeah. Mondays at Ho Chunk.
Yeah, mine was Mondays.
Yeah.
I just went. I wasn't big channeler talking, whatever. Just
Hey, Lexi. Oh yeah. Dana Wise. I remember finding her. Oh, Gambling Granny found through because she was in KC. It's funny. I think people sometimes find the local channels. Yeah. I remember I always say I was just telling the story. I remember when NG when I found him and he bet $5 a spin. That was high limit back in those days.
that was one of the interesting things about watching Diana. She used to go to Lake Tahoe with uh, King Jason.
That's right.
King Jason was like the first person to do $100 spins on Wheel of Fortune
Yeah.
on YouTube. It was a big fucking. It was a big deal back then.
Yep. I
Hey, now
remember that.
nobody cares. They're doing $5,000 spins.
I know. Right. Yeah. No, it's true. You never saw him do $100 a spin. Even he was. That's his channel grew from that.
Your son found SD. Eh, SD's a good guy.
Yeah. Yeah. Becca, I agree. When I would watch, yeah, Dana, and that's how I found somehow Dana popped up, and then I found Beans that way. Was through that.
Mm,
Hey, I follow you. Disappearance of Oh, I don't know. I didn't bring that up as one of my theories that people disappeared because of somebody like that. But
I don't think so. I think Easy has what he has, and he's gonna gonna bust it out whenever he feels like it.
yeah, no, I agree too. What was I gonna say? Yeah, I remember. I remember MG 21. Right, you're talking about. He kind of came in when like there was a few big channels and bet bigger. I feel like he bet bigger than everybody at the time, and then he would get towards the end. He was just really frustrated, like with like he would get angry all the time, and then he
Oh, you
just
could tell
disappeared.
that guy was a dick.
He was, yeah. Like he would snap at people in the chat for asking for things.
Well, I think him and Easy in real life actually got into it. I think Easy's told the story before. Ran into him at the casino, and um, I think MG had heard that Easy had said some stuff about him.
Yep, Mark and Gretchen Bradley. Yeah. Hey,
Do we
Ren.
watch slots on TikTok? A little bit. I was late to the game on TikTok. I kind of pressed against it. I was stuck to YouTube.
Yeah, same here. I didn't watch when the lives were on TikTok for slots. That was like as I was just getting started, and I didn't even really know they were on there.
Hmm.
And and then they kind of stopped. But And I posted some video. I have some slot videos on my TikTok, like when they kind of let you do that. They used to get really good views, and now they don't.
It seems like the lives, the view count's been down.
Yeah, I noticed that too. Like, just everybody in general is not quite getting. I feel like they're down 20 to 30%, and so I don't know if I follow you. I don't know if it's because it's springtime and people are doing other stuff like most places, and they're just not home watching. I think sometimes it's seasonal. Like I noticed on like Mother's Day things were down, but people are all out. Like I feel like that was the day people are not home watching slots.
Mhm.
Hey, Lori. Oh yeah, that's right. Slot Slasher. That was his name. I watched him too back then. Oh yeah, then that's right. I watched all those. Yeah. Hey, Kenny. Yep, ran exactly. Mountain Dew. No, I've never been to any of those places. I've been to Oklahoma, like I've been to Choctaw Durant and I've been to Windstar, but I've never been to like any of those, like towards Arkansas. I've never been to Arkansas. Oh, Andy, is that Andy Plancher? What was the name? Was it there was a couple of those ladies. I remember
It's
seeing one.
like it started with an A. It was like the mountain.
Akafuji.
Yeah, something like that. Yeah.
Akafuji. She had like a song at the end, like she had a song made for a channel. And then there was Curry too, and I think they were related. They're still around actually, but they don't show themselves.
Yeah. Well, she didn't say anything, but she had some
Yeah.
good wins back in the day.
They had some good wins. Yeah, I remember I was at Harris SoCal and I saw a lady filming that looked like it could have been her. And I remember seeing the game she was on, like posting the win. And yeah, wait, Sister Yoshi, you were on, I didn't maybe I didn't were you on TikTok too with slots? I know it was like probably right before I was really knew you were. Hey, Lloyd. Oh yeah, yeah. Is that yeah, Lloyd? I was gonna. I know I haven't seen you around. Are you taking a little break too? Yeah. No, that's what we were talking about that earlier before you were in. It just I think a lot of people they don't realize it costs a lot, and you don't the revenue just doesn't make much of a difference. Hey, Justin Crushy.
I mean, I think that if you're going to start it at this point, do not start it thinking that you're going to try to make any kind of money to be in the positive whatsoever.
Yeah,
Do it if you go live and you like the experience of having the chat and interacting with them, and you don't get fogged up dreams of you're going to have a million subs. Like, yeah, I like to gain subs. I was really happy to get over 5,000, but I'm not pressing. It's like not a job. It's a hobby.
yeah, 100%. You got to look at it as a hobby that you know might make you a little money, but what was I going to say? Arizona. Well, that's the other thing. I think the other thing that happens with channels is, and I don't have a promo code Big Slot, but no, they go that route. There's still channels that are signing up and doing promos for online stuff, and because they realize they get offers all the time. I mean, I get them in my inbox all the time, emails for, you know, this online thing, that online thing, or whatever, and they don't.
Hey, Gwen's grandma.
Hey, Gwen's grandma, hey, MTG. Oh yeah, Lloyd. Bishop has definitely been asking for you. So, oh, they did. And Illinois did too. Yeah, that's true. No, a lot of states are. I mean, the dominoes are starting to fall on that with. more and more states blocking those.
I mean, Illinois is not anything to try to aspire to be.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't even know. I can't even keep track. I think they're okay in Arizona still, but like I said, I've never done them. I don't want to really dabble in them. Yeah, that's true.
Unless you're
Possible.
compensated very fully.
Well, we talked about that. Like it's okay. So then you get to a point if someone dangles like this, like a 6-figure check in front of you. As much as you don't want to disappoint like your supporters and everybody, it's but or sometimes it's a matter. I think some people they probably would have ended their channel if because I've seen people come out of the gate betting big and going live a lot, and then all of a sudden they just completely stop, and then they're doing chumba lives or whatever. Not chumba, but per se, but all of a sudden that's the only time that they're live, and I think they come to that realization quickly. It is illegal in Arizona native? Yeah, I've never even tried. So, um, I mean, I know they were technically illegal everywhere, but some states have more specific. Here, the tribes are really like go after anyone that tries to do any sort of gambling that's not there. Kool Aid Ming.
I'm not married.
I'm not either.
I'm gonna be off camera for a second.
Yeah. Oh Lord, did you look into it at all? I had one talk to me early on, and like this was when I was at like 2,000 subs, and they were going to pay me 1,000 a week, but I had to play my own money. I was just more curious what they would do. Oh, Arizona, yeah. Well, like I said, they fall under sweeps coins, so they're technic. It's like a gray area, but if the state comes in and does an actual ban, more specific, kind of like Illinois just did.
I mean,
Eliana.
if somebody offers me $100,000 to play online slots, um, the next live you'll see from me will be on online slots. It's a hundred
Yeah,
thousand dollars. I'm sorry, people.
yeah. Well, I think a lot of them are scams out there. I think there's a lot of them. I mean, you see my inbox, how many I get every day that are like, I've never heard of this, bet that, or whatever. And I a lot of them aren't legitimate.
So you think the newer, smaller channels that are just starting out stuff, what they're lacking is just financial backing or just an understanding of how all this works? Like,
I
what are
think
they
I
missing?
think everything. I think people come in and they don't know anything and they just get set up a phone and they film. Some people aren't very good with interacting with chat. Some people are. Some people, and this is another thing that I know Bradley, you and I talk about this, but some people, their chat gets infected with bad people that come in and take over the chat, and it scares everybody out, but they don't know any better. Like they don't know, oh, you shouldn't make this crazy person a mod because they're going to scare everybody out of your chat. Like, but there's no one to tell them like to do that. But yeah, that, and then they just don't understand why they're not getting pushed out. And to get pushed out, you just got to keep going more and more and more. You know. And I think you have to go for long periods of time. I think that's the other thing. It used to be everyone went live for an hour, maybe two, and my first hour, I might have 400 people watching. And it's not until the second or third where I might hit like 1,000 watching. So, and that's what's helped my channel grow.
Happy anniversary to Kathy and happy anniversary to Gwen's
Oh, yeah.
grandma.
Happy anniversary to both of you. 36 years, Kathy. Nice. But yeah, no, there's all these little things that happen. Some people have issues where they go live at where they're not, and they don't have a choice, but they don't have a casino nearby to go live at. So I'm lucky I have several here that I can live stream, but I think say you lived in a state with no casinos, and then you could only go live when you go to Vegas. Well, you're not going live every week, so that hurts you. Thanks, Lloyd. Yeah, that's another one. He's going live a lot.
I just
Um,
met that. I just met that guy.
yeah, that's right. You just met him. You met Pato.
Him and his wife.
Yeah,
Both very nice people.
yeah. I know Sister Yoshi. I wish I could go. I miss it every year because of I'm going to, I mean, most of you know this, I work in the shopping center industry. So I'm going to our big annual convention. It's in Vegas and it's always the week before Memorial Day every year. So I can't make it down to San Diego. Yeah, DB Jones, she's going live a lot. She's been getting, pushed out a little bit more. It's been harder lately though, but I do see these smaller channels that they have a harder time getting above 200 though, even if they go live a lot. It used to be like you could just go live. So I don't know if they're making it harder or it's just probably just more. But then like last night, yesterday evening, there was no one live. There was not a single slot channel on. So
Is it your birthday, Pop Friday?
that's right. Pop-Up's got the big. It's actually not 60, even though I told my chat that the other night.
He's 70.
Yeah, he's getting a special dessert. He told everyone. Is there any days for people? That's a good question. That you are more apt to watch, or is it like certain days? Like, is Monday bad if you are a viewer? Is it like, oh, Mondays you're busy or you're tired or whatever, where you just can't watch? True, Rand. Yeah. So we don't get paid on lives, the vertical lives. We don't get paid. Well, shouldn't say we don't get paid at all. You do get paid from YouTube Premium. So people that have premium that watch you, you get a little. It's not very much, but you do get a little bit of that. That's why the gifts and super chats become and memberships and everything become such a revenue source out of that. And again, they're not a big revenue source, but they help a little something. The rewatches do get monetized, but they're not huge. I would say even on a really good live stream, I probably get 2,000 rewatches and I probably make $20 from that.
Hey, Slots on Fire.
Hey, Lori.
Hey,
Hey,
Alan.
Ellen. Yeah, I don't know. The only thing is like on Friday, Saturday, Sunday, there's like, I mean, more people are off, but there's like a million channels on. Like Friday evenings, especially from like 5 to like 8, there's like, I mean, not a million, but there'll sometimes be 7, 8, 9 slot channels on all at the same time. And then Saturday afternoon seems the same way, Sunday afternoon, evening.
That's why I mean, I went Mondays just because that's when my free play reset in Madison. But Mondays seem to be pretty good for me at the time.
Yeah, just because less people. I think it's still better if you can go when less people are on, but that's hard. Hey, Mrs. Millennial. Yeah, it's like I said, it's like it'll be like $2.50 I get from premium views or whatever. Yeah, the time zone. Well, and I actually get my best views by going super late at night. And I know for people back east, I was like, well, I was asleep or whatever, or they'll come in and they're waking up, um, but I actually seem to do better at like if I do like 10 p.m. my time and later. Hey, Marisol. But yeah, Lloyd, for same here too. If I go like Wednesday evening, early evening, even Thursday, I don't do too many Mondays unless I'm on a trip, just because Monday's like kind of my busy work day. Good week, super. Well, and that's true too. It seems like earlier in the week, like Tuesday at like 10 p.m. Most people do have to be up for things, jobs, kids, whatever.
One second.
Yeah, yeah,
And
and
it
that's
looks like
probably
I'm
true too. I
frozen
feel
back
like
there.
what's that? Oh.
on my computer. I'm like frozen back there. Oh, there
Oh,
I am.
yeah, all good, Mountain Dew slots. Thanks for hopping in. Like I said, I was sub number 3, so good luck with your good luck with the whole slot channel thing. Hopefully, if we can help you at all. I'm always happy to.
I would say don't completely give up on it, Lloyd. Just do it when you're going to be gambling anyways, and just
Yeah,
if you enjoy doing it. Just
yeah,
when
that's true.
like when you first start, and it's with anything. Like you're going to start fishing, you just don't go out and buy a $600 rod and
Yeah.
a fifty thousand
Well,
dollar bass boat.
and you know what, Lloyd? Honestly, I think and I know since I've gone live with you and stuff, I actually think what you should try when you are back at it, when you're in a position to do it. Maybe don't go live as often, but try a longer live because I know you like to cut right at an hour, and it just seems like it. Like I was saying earlier, I think you were in, but I will start seeing my views go up after an hour. Like that's when sometimes it's hard when we do these slot channel events where everyone's an hour, a half hour is even worse. Half hour you don't even get anything, but people are still just coming in at 59 minutes and then you're ending. I think if you could try going live once a week instead and go for even just try for 2 hours, I think you might start seeing your channel grow actually faster that way.
This is millennial. They're dummies. Else they're just like locked. I couldn't get them
Oh,
open.
um, Lupe is a real. No, I mean that's what we were just kind of what gave me this idea is that I mean I know how much it cost me to go live. Like I was just saying, I was on a six. I was in Reno for 6 days. I think I went live 7 times, and I know what it cost me to do that. And so to go every day for 30 days, like I would say if I averaged it out, because I have times I lose 1,000 or more, and then I have times I win. But I would say it's probably on. If you average it out, it's probably cost me 500 every time I go live. So multiply that by 30, and I'm not the biggest better. I mean, I'll throw some big bets once in a while, but there's people that bet 3 times as big as me. Yeah,
I
Gwen's
just
grammar
go
that too.
I just go live on it for
You just go live when you're less like, oh, here's something to chase.
well, I think my mindset towards it's a bit different. It's changed somewhat or whatever, but I'm not going live to gain subscribers or um create a community or get rich from all this shit or whatever. It is basically to share whatever experience. And for the longest time, it was just when I hit something crazy that I thought was worth sharing, um, like the mega on Wolf Run Eclipse. I hit it,
Right.
and then I was like, "Oh, I should just go live," and then
Yeah.
we go live afterwards.
Yeah. Yeah. Like the time or when you got the gold on Regal Link.
Yeah,
You're like, if
exactly.
I hit this, I'm going live. And sure enough,
Yeah.
Hey Shelly, hey Deb. All right,
Alan, no plans for Vegas for me. Slaughter will be in Vegas. What do you say next week for
yeah, I'm going
work?
to Vegas Saturday. Um, I have Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. I have a work conference, so I will be there. So I'm going up a day early. That's my next Vegas trip.
And
Um,
then possibly, maybe Slaughter might be coming my direction towards the end of the month or start of next month.
yep, I
So,
was looking at that right before we went on. I was just looking at plane tickets. So before I
so
lose
maybe
my
some lives
conference.
from Wisconsin.
Yeah, yeah, try to get up there. It's getting to that time of year. It gets hot here, so I start looking at where I can go. Um, But the other thing, Lloyd, well, not to go back to the subject, but Lloyd, the other thing I was just going to tell you is also sometimes it's hard to plan, but if you're live and you're just not getting pushed out, maybe just call it early. But I've seen you sometimes like you're live and you will have like a couple hundred people watching, like way more than normal. Those are when you just got to kind of try to keep going. And you don't want to go broke doing that. But if you're getting pushed out, take advantage of it because you don't know when that'll happen again.
And I don't know the extent of your knowledge, Lloyd, but if you do any type of AP, especially if the AP things you're going to find that are maybe you're going to stream with are going to be lower bets anyways, and that can 75 cent stack up mega chase can take you the full hour, and the most you're going to lose is $200 or $300, which if it's a decent play, you're probably going to keep afloat for the most part.
Yeah, I agree. Well, and I know I've said this before, but if you explain what you're chasing to the people that come in, they get really into it. Like they will tell you, like, I need to leave, but I can't. I got to see what happens. Like they get really caught up on it. So that helps you. That helps your views. It helps your bankroll, and it helps your time live.
Gwen's grandmother is a very true statement that the bonuses are getting good bonuses are getting harder and harder to hit. Either they're astronomical, which they aren't most of the time, and most of the time they're just trash.
It's well, and I don't know if like I know I wouldn't say the RTP has changed that much. It's volatility though.
Yeah,
It's
yeah, yeah.
things are so volatile that you don't get a bonus. You finally get one, and you get the horrible bonus that pays you like 5 times your bet finally, and then you don't get another one. And so the good days, and I'll find this like when I have a good day, it's really good. Like I'll have, win 5,000 and 2,000 later or whatever, and then I'll have days where I can't win $300. And it just the $300 can't win $300 days are way more often than the win 5,000 days.
Well, I think we can all agree that slots are getting more and more volatile, correct?
Mhm.
I wonder how long term that's going to affect casinos with their players that return based on player status and points. Like, obviously, if I played Buffalo Mega Power and I stuck 10,000 in that, or I stuck 10,000 in Stack Up, there's going to be a vast difference in coin in, especially longevity, a multitude of things. How is that going to change in the future when a player used to do 50,000 coin in every 6 months and now is only doing 10 because he's not getting the return that he'd normally or she would normally play back?
Yeah. No, I agree. Or it's that, and then on top of it's the experience. Let's say, okay, let's say I took you to a new casino, and I was like, hey, this casino, I like it, and you blew 10 grand and didn't win more than $300 that whole time because the games are so volatile, and it's so much more likely to happen right now because the games are so volatile. You're gonna be like, this place sucks. I'm never going here again.
Well, I think
Um,
that's why I've transitioned to playing more and more poker.
yeah. Thanks, Lloyd. Have a good one. Thanks for swapping in. Yeah, no, it's
Good
and
luck,
it,
Lloyd.
yeah, good luck with everything. Keep in touch. Um, but yeah. Well, yeah, and that's a good question too. You walk in your eyes glaze over, you don't know which machines have a good RTP. Well, and it's really more I have seen some casinos, and I don't think people really pay much attention to it, but I've seen casinos label games like Atlantis does it. They don't say volatile, but they'll have sections where it says big hits, and then they'll have sections where it says lots of wins. And so they try to at least show their players that these are the more volatile games here and these are the less volatile games. I don't know how much they pay attention though.
Kathy, I can't get over bonus streak. I won't really play too much else. Alto Next bonus streak is my jam. I love it.
Yeah. No, I think it does push more people to video. I mean, I find myself playing more video poker when I'm not live than I used to, you know. You got the old school three reel slots, just bored with huffs. And yeah, I still same thing. I like my three reels. I think they're fun.
I mean, three wheels are insanely boring with very small bits of excitement.
But if they hit for you,
But
it's just as
I guess what I'm trying to say is that the wins can be there and stuff, but they don't have these like super teases that you're almost going to get something because a lot of them don't have bonuses. Period. So the only
yeah.
excitement is when you're getting premium symbol, and then maybe something on the third.
Yeah. I like especially I wish they had more three reel with bonuses. Like, how like we talk about like pinball, top
Pinball.
dollar and
Yeah.
stuff. They used to have a lot more of that type game. They really I really don't anymore. But they have so many other slots that have bonuses.
Double super times. Kathy, the multipliers just don't come out for me. That's my problem. And the blue boxes, as soon as I hit anything that I could add a multiplier on bonus streak, I just bonus streak is when I go back.
Yeah. Hey, Malia.
I think uh in prior to Ascension, I hated Buffalo games. I thought they were stupid. Um Buffalo Inferno might be like the game of the year for me. I've had insane luck on it, but if you look at it, it is a you know bonus pop game where you get whatever it can trigger at any minute that you have those balls out there. But for to enhance the bonus with balls like still on the table, I think that's the sky's the limit. The game doesn't get as boring as just I got three bonus symbols. Let's play eight
Mhm.
spins.
Yeah, I like that it has the variety of when you get the bonus. Like, I think that's what you were trying to say is that you don't know, you might get a whole bunch of games added and Buffalo's added and wild reels, and not all those bonuses are equal, but
Yeah, but if you think that's bad, that you won 9 cents on 10 free spins at $1.50 on a 13 something bet on I'm never it's like Echo or something is the name of the game where those frames come down into the play area, and then if you get six of them, you go into the bonus. The bonus has like different colored balls to multiply them. I had a spoiler on 13 something spin and 1-0 in the bonus.
I've had a few of those.
It's like, what the fuck?
I know that's the worst. Hey, Lindsay. Well, do you remember when they came out with the bonus guarantee games? Like, gosh, probably 15 years ago? Because people
Mhm,
complained even back then.
mhm.
But even then, it
Yeah,
was like,
the
I want to
guarantee
say
is so tiny.
it was so tiny. Like, it was like maybe it was five times your bet. I want to see. I think it was five times your bet.
Loop says, "What is your favorite casino that you've had the best wins?"
I would say, I mean, I would say I usually give Atlantis that. Now, this last trip was not good there. I had a good one good live stream there that I was waiting on everything, but I had two really bad ones. So, but overall, over the years, I've had my not my biggest win, but my biggest like group of wins where I would have days where I'd win like 3,000 and then win 5,000 later. Like I usually don't get those kinds of big wins stacked back together very often at all. And I've had more of that there than anywhere else I've ever played.
Atlantis and Reno is, I think, my favorite casino. The vibe is a little bit old school, so it's not all fresh, brand new, very clean. That kind of bothers me. That's not the casinos that I kind of been. It's very piecemeal, fragmented, put on together. So they've expanded. I like that. It's a discovery type thing for me. Um, their comps, I don't think anyone can beat when they're a point multiplier. And if you play hard at all, you can have $3,000 of comps over a couple days. Um, I think their offers are good. Their food's good. Everything about that place, you can smoke anywhere. It's my favorite casino. I mean, obviously that can change. I've only been there maybe a handful of times in my entire life, but um, it just. I think before I went there, Slaughter told me like it was his favorite casino, and he's like, I like to press it here because it seems like this is the place I can win. And I think I've told this before, but I was at the Pepper Mill. I'd won a shitload of money at Powder right before I came. I pulled $6,000 out at Pepper Mill, not all at once, but lost. And then I remember standing at the ATM pulling another 2 grand. And I was like, this is not I it was all I thought it was all going away. And then got on a streak at Pepper Mill and left there with 15,000 and then blew that pretty much in a day and a half at Atlantis, was down to $800 and just caught on fire. Left left Atlantis $2,000 up, left there with $17,000. It was crazy. It's I mean, it's a dangerous place because you feel like you can just keep digging and you're gonna get bailed out. But it's fun. It's fun. It's the best place ever.
Yeah. And then you go to a place where that you think you're going to get bailed out and you don't get bailed out, and it makes you appreciate that even more.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Although I can't say anything bad about my locals. Pato's been very decent to me. Dubuque has Diamond Joe's at least has been decent. Um, but I've been playing a lot more poker and getting some crushing hand pays on poker lately.
Hey, Chevy five speed. It's funny, Deb Upcroft. I kind of missed that old Harrah's in Reno. That was my first time I went to Reno, 2014. I had no offers. I'd never been to. People told me we'd go to Atlantis and Peppermill, but I didn't have offers there, so I got was able to get comped up front at Harrah's Reno, and I remember doing really well there. The place was so weird though. There was all these different like room. You think Atlantis is weird with rooms? Harrah's you had to like go up some stairs and across and down into like, and there was all these like little rooms and like
Well,
it was
what was the place we were at in Laughlin that was like that? After we got like
oh
Cinnabon, we had a romantic dinner over Cinnabon. We walked
well
across, over, down. We
that
went across like a sky bridge or something.
yeah, Cinnabon was at the Riverside, but we went to all of them. But then there was that River Lodge that was further down the street, it's owned by Dottie's, and it's like a mall because there was like the main casino, and then there was these like remember there's like the little villa
Yeah,
Mexican casino, and then the
ye-
Red Dragon Asian casino.
yeah, but this one was connected. Right after we got done with the Cinnabon, we walked across the street and we were upstairs, and there was a casino
That's
downstairs we had to
that's
go
right.
to.
That's part of Riverside. That's other side over there. Yeah. Laughlin's kind of has some old looking. I kind of like the old looking casinos now more. I appreciate them more.
Mhm. Yeah, like a little dirty.
Yeah, me too. I
But
don't like these new bright like I don't know. Like you said, I don't want to see outside. I don't want to see the sun.
no,
If I want to see the
no,
sun, I go
no.
outside. I don't want to be sitting at a machine and like that's this new thing now with it's like Durango and Vegas did that. The New Gila River here, they put windows in. You know, I don't like it.
Well, Pano has that big skylight where that fake flame is, and that
Yeah,
whole room is so bright. And then it's so glary on the machines, you can't see anything.
yeah, I agree. And then the machine screens fade faster from the sun. Hey,
Is
Darlene.
is is Lynn still here?
I don't know.
'Cause we can go past an hour if Lynn isn't here. If she's here.
Did you promise Lynn an hour? Yeah, we're at 57 minutes, 58.
Mm.
Oh,
Any
yeah,
other
you.
shit?
I was
What?
say, Beer Belly, you remember Harrah's Reno, obviously. Yeah, they had like secret elevators and no, other than that, I think I covered everything unless anyone else has any questions, things about
What's a slot channel you hate the most?
a lot of them. I don't know. I don't I don't get myself in any trouble.
You don't?
No.
This isn't a place to talk trash.
No, we're trying to keep it clean here.
Okay. I'll keep myself in check then.
Join our Discord though if you haven't. We do have a lot of fun in there. I mean, Valerie, the chat can say anything they want. When's grandma? Yeah, we don't have mods here, so we let you guys do whatever. But I still want to be professional. Who's the guy who cusses and screams and bets really big? Who is that?
Hmm.
I'm trying to think of who off the top of my head is. Oh, that's right. Yeah, Hammy put your live in there. Called something, I don't know. Yeah,
Did you say
Glenn.
that? Did you say that I'm annoying?
Andy. Yes, we need to find Wisconsin Hanley again.
Oh yeah, he's. I'm sure he would get old after even a little bit.
Yeah,
You ever play blackjack? I don't really. I play suits if I'm gonna play a table game or flush. Um, Blackjack just people get too mad at the table.
yeah. I don't. I used to play blackjack when I'd be with friends that like would go to the casino and they would just say, "You "Got to play blackjack," and then I would. But
Well, I only played it like prior to this like auto thing they did where they were giving us free play for table games. I played twice. Once up at Ho Chunk, one of the guys at work was like, and I was up a bunch of money playing slots. Like, oh, you got to play blackjack, and I was like, oh, okay, I'll sit down and play with him.
yeah,
Um, I bought it for $100. I lost like 18 hands in a row, and I'm like, I'm not doing that again. That's stupid.
it's
A
yeah.
lot of
Blackjack's. I'd always go up and then just, hey, grand slotster.
it isn't like bad. A lot of, lot of not caring
Yeah,
for the bad Adam.
yeah. A lot of that seems to be the most unpopular, at least in the chat here. Quinn's grandma. Yeah, Rand Jones. A lot of people don't like her. That's true. Hey, Mike G. That is true. You don't have to watch who you don't like, or see them in chat if you don't like them, or have
I
them
don't
on your channel.
I don't watch channels I don't like.
Yeah, I
A
don't
lot of
either.
people, but I mean, a lot of people do. A lot of people hate watch stuff.
Yeah, yeah, that's true. That happens too.
I figured since I had it open already, I didn't want to go through the struggles of trying to open this gummy container again.
Oh, mine pop pop. When I couldn't do math.
When those things happen, the adrenaline shock really does take over the math part of your brain, takes part over everything.
Yeah, it doesn't register. Like it's your brain knows something good happened, but it doesn't. It takes just. It doesn't take that long though. It just takes like 30
It's like the
seconds
first,
to.
it's like your first BJ.
You're like, I like this, but to the extent of
You don't know what's going on. It just
you
takes
don't
you a
know what.
while
Yeah,
for it
you
to hit
just
your
know it's
brain.
like this is good. You're like, this is good.
It's killing me.
Yeah.
Are there channels out there that don't like you?
Um. Yeah. 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 There are some I've never had any sort of contact with, and they just do not like me. I've seen people disappear from my chat that used to be like even members at one point, and all of a sudden they're in that channel and they don't come into mine, and I don't know what I did, but they just disappear.
But no, nobody comes up like publicly and says Big Slaughter's a dipshit.
I don't. Well, someone did, but
They
a
did?
while ago. I don't know if they did publicly though. Now that I think about it, they may have just told people, but nothing in public.
Pearl says she knows one person on their channel that did.
Oh, one person in the channel that did. Yeah, I mean, I've seen people in chat that have. I mean, people
Um,
send stuff. Like if somebody's talking about me, people definitely always screenshot it and send it to me.
do you know anyone that publicly hates me, Slaughter?
Yeah, somebody yesterday. Somebody who did a rant about you yesterday.
Am I free to discuss it here?
Oh, for sure. We can do whatever we want
Okay.
here. Yeah.
All right. Um, put a one in the chat if you know who Cheryl's Adventures is.
Yeah. I know. I
See,
know Bradley saw. I don't know if who else was. Beer Belly, Val,
Yeah, everybody,
Timothy.
everybody knows.
Everybody knows.
Everybody knows. Okay,
I think
so I'm gonna tell. No clue, Darlene. Just keep your distance. Okay, I'm gonna tell
yeah, you
my
don't
side
you
of this.
Darlene, you're better off that you don't know.
Um, so I didn't know who Cheryl was. Very bringing it back for the dead because she went live yesterday, and then I I don't really before I would just ignore it. Most time I would. And here's the reality. I'm gonna preface it all this by saying I'm not mad at Cheryl. I actually feel bad for the lady a bit. I know I've heard of things and there's reasons why I feel bad for her. But um she the balcony queen, Terry's got it. Terry knows. Um I went up to Ho Chunk in the Dells. I was meeting SD up there and we got up there and then he said, "Oh, this Cheryl lady's coming." I was like, "Who?" And then this lady just shows up out of nowhere. I don't know her, never heard of her, whatever. She's probably, oh, I don't know, she's probably 20 years older than me. You think she's in her mid 60s? I'm not trying to throw shade. I'm just,
Yeah, no, she said she just actually because I was happened watching it and she talked about how she's able to apply for Social Security next year.
okay. So she's at least
Like
60.
62 or 63.
Yeah. Okay. In her early 60s. I don't know this
Yeah.
lady. But her and SD they make a bet about some whipped cream. And I'm involved somehow, but I don't know what the hell's going on. Um, so, uh, but SD ended up losing. He had to lick whipped cream off my face, which, it's not like I'm in love with the whole thing. Like, it's just, it's weird, but I do it for him. He lost a bet. And then SD is supporting her. So I'm trying to support her and go into her lives and stuff. But I make jokes and I hope most people understand that they're jokes. They're whatever bad business you see in my jokes is just ignore that part. It's just to make you laugh. 'Cause that's what this life is about, is laughing. This is the best times of your life, or you're laughing. So, anyways, I made some joke in one of her lives. She was at the Cosmo on the balcony, and she said she had lost a bunch, which to her, you know, I think it's like 200-300 bucks or whatever. Uh, and I told her, don't don't get too close to the ledge there. Saying like you lost so much money, you're going to jump off. That's the joke. Well, she took this really to heart and blocked me, and then said that she hated me. That one of her friends dog's uncle's friends jumped off a balcony once and killed themselves. So it really hurt her a lot. But really, what's happening is Easy and SD were making even way worse jokes than I was. But I was the sacrificial lamb because what was going to happen to her channel if I got blocked? Nothing. Big deal. And then after she did that, I told her when that she blocked me because I told her I want to fuck her. She's old, gross, which she really took offense to. I don't fucking care about these people. They're fucking losers. Like, who gives a fuck? This lady drove to J Real, a guy that she didn't know. After he died, drove. I mean, this is YouTube people. Drove to his grave site and live streamed it. How fucking delusional are you? How out of fucking touch are you? That's how I feel. I just feel bad for her. I don't care what she says about me. I could give a fuck less about her opinion. It doesn't matter to me at all. And I don't think she's a loser. I think she is who she is. I just wish she would just leave me in the past. Like, I don't care about her at all. And then she said something about SD at dinner or something, and then he made some joke, and I was so offended that I walked out at dinner.
Yeah, that was weird. She said something about joked about your son or something, and then they were showing pictures, and then she said that you were so mad you just walked off and left the
Yeah,
casino.
SD said some wild things. I've never walked away from him.
Yeah, I know. It didn't seem like something you would do.
What do you mean, Jessica? You, Cheryl, and SD? I'm just telling my part of the story. That's it. Yeah, apparently Laura, she was
Yeah,
live yesterday. Well, and
yeah,
she said that I dick rode SD to get my channel to where it is, and then after SD, I started dick riding Slaughter.
yeah.
Well, It's not doing much. I need the dick riding to help out more than what it's
Yeah,
doing.
yeah, you're not, 10,000 yet, but so someone needed a class and yeah. Well, no, she was he SD said you was making a big deal that you've been growing your channel and got over 5,000, and then seemed to hit a nerve with her, and then she said that.
Hey, like the truth is the truth. Back in the day, when it was hard to get to 1,000 subs, SD, when he had a ton of people in his lives and stuff, would not start a bonus till people subbed to me. Yes, completely. He got me my first 1,000 subs, no problem.
Yeah. Well, I mean, I think that's for YouTube. We all help each other out. like, is that dick writing,
Darlene.
Darlene.
Have you ever watched on TikTok if they have like some vague video? The number one comment always is like, "Can you explain this to people that are employed?"
Yeah.
Oh, it's just naturally funny. Thanks, Pop Pop. I appreciate that. I just want to have a good time, people.
Yeah, we
I
just
don't mean
try
any
to use
ill will.
for fun, not try to, you know.
I don't hide stuff. Like you want to answer, I'll give you an answer.
Yeah. Yeah. So should I tell people I hate now?
Yeah, go ahead. I don't hate her.
Well,
Just to be clear, I don't hate Cheryl. I just think that she's mistaken.
yeah. No, I agree. It's hard. It's one thing to hate somebody, and it's one thing to just not support them. Hey, I'm a sneaky. Well, what else I see in there? Hey, just saying. I don't think I said hi. We were a story.
I
Should
did do something that someone got someone else in trouble. So Cheryl played Moolah with SD on multi, like the original, but on multi denom. They have on quarters in the Dells. And she went back and played the same machine later and had a $5,000 hand pay. I think she got the unicount. She had no clue what she was betting, just got, lucky or whatever. Well, I went and made Ho Chunk Dell's official whatever troll account and put their logo in
She brought
there.
that
And then
up.
I went in the chat and I told her that she has to take it down. And then she did.
That's actually funny though.
It was funny to me.
I didn't know that she talked about that. You made a Ho Chunk troll, and then she threw in there that where he's banned it, by the way. And I didn't remember the whole story, but that's actually pretty funny.
I'm on Three Pearls. Who cares? Fuck everybody. And talk shit. Talk shit.
Yeah, exactly. We're not everyone's gonna like each other.
Yeah. I actually enjoy not liking people.
Yeah, it's easier. Oh, Seanos, we talked about him early on. We just he just got real angry and just quit.
Oh no, Kathy. No kicking butts.
Yeah,
I you,
I
you
would be
know the,
scared.
most of the people that people get concerned with, like, um no, Sister Yoshi, that's not me. That's just a fun troll that was made up in homage to a jacket that I received.
But we don't know who that is, right?
Um no, I don't know who it is.
Oh, just yeah. No, I know. I want to member. This is the thing people don't understand is and I'm sure a lot of you have won memberships from channels that you never watch. And I've gotten memberships before in channels that I don't subscribe to but they're in the same genre. Like I've never gotten a membership to like a knitting channel, but I've gotten memberships gifted to me from slot channels that or one I got gifted to a channel that used to be a slot channel, and now he just goes live walking around and like um it's random like that. So I know everyone would tell me like, oh, you got a membership in Adam's channel or whatever. I'm like, I didn't even know.
Lupe, that was definitely my biggest hit pay on Ultimate Fast Cash. Is it sad that that video doesn't even have 1,000 views?
Yeah, I know. For one of like the best video on Fast Cash out there.
Boyfriend. I'm not committing to anybody.
I always wondered too. That's what I was going to talk about. We were talking about like the fancy jacket. Like there's some they're like funny trolls that come in. And they're not in tonight, but like Damage Diana. Like they seem to always know stuff that like so it's not like they just made a troll that day. And Fancy Jacket, same thing. Like they know stuff, but um we can't figure out like who they are. Even Big Jackass too. He said he's like, oh, I'm someone who used to always watch you, but I changed my name and I can never figure out who they are. Egg peeling. Yeah, those popped up for me, Mike. Or the what was it? The watermelon one would pop up. Yeah, I know. Just saying. I think everyone. I think people always want to. They do like to know what's going on.
Hey, double Dougie.
Hey, Dougie. Yeah, yeah. There was those. Well, I don't know. That was weird. Sean was those Richard Simmons ones that would come in and they would do like 10 of them, like one after another after another.
Hmm.
Big Bird. Yeah, Big Bird's just somebody I think that just watches because I see Big Bird in chats. But I don't think they were ever like. It would be like if one of you here, where I know your name, and then all of a sudden you decide to change your name to something else and still chat, but don't tell us like who you are. But then remember, they're like, remember when you guys talked about this live or whatever. That's what there's a lot of people that do that. Maybe they just want to go
I
incognito
don't
or
know. I
something.
don't know how you keep everybody straight. It's way easier for me to people in chat to keep them straight if I've met them.
Hmm. Well, that's true
But
too. I do remember people a lot better once I've actually met them. But there's some people I haven't been able to meet, so I try.
well, it sounds like you're gonna meet a ton of them in
Yeah,
and you know.
we got a lot of people coming this year. I think I've got at least 25 channels, 25 that have like definitely committed. I'm sure there may be one or two that things change, and then I've got another five that are like maybes for sure. So yeah, pop, we got to get your number one slot channel Oklahoma billboard post put up somewhere. Just saying. Yeah, that happens too. People, I think they like to kind of talk shit, and they're like, somebody disappears, and they just say that, oh, they went broke. And I was live the other night. Someone came in that hadn't been in for a year, maybe a few months, and they said that they asked about me in a chat, and the person told me I stopped live streaming. They didn't say I was broke, at least, but
Gina, get your fucking eyes checked, bitch. What do you mean?
Gina.
Gina, we shared a cookie and gummies. Means nothing to you? Who are we talking about? Someone can't stream anymore?
Gina. Oh yeah, who can't stream anymore?
Wait, Kurt, you and Gina had tickle time?
No, we went to the pickleball court. No, it was across the street.
The
Hey,
tickleball fort?
Slowpoke.
The tickleball fort?
No. There was across from the hotel. There was a pickleball. I mean, a pickleball place. I got all mixed up.
I think
A
excited is the
pickleball
word I
place.
would use. Tickleball? What the fuck is tickleball?
Um,
Same here, Dougie. They're all expensive for me, but I'm gonna make it work.
yeah, they are. They're all. All flights everywhere are just expensive right now.
Kurt is blushing. Well, Red he is.
Yeah. No, that was funny.
Thanks, Deb. Yeah, there's a missing piece of this story. Go on. What's with the tickle ball?
No, there was no. It was
Did
Beans called the
is it
tickle ball. I mean, I can't say it right.
is was the tickle ball ever in your mouth or the strap around your head?
No, no.
Going off camera for a minute.
It was a pickleball place, but Beans mixed it up and called it tickle ball. So that's become like a little joke ever since.
Uh-huh. Wink wink.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, usually Kathy's the bad girl. I know, Dougie. Oh, I've been sometimes I'll rent cars when I go on these like really long trips. Oh my god.
What, hand me the tickle ball, Gwen's grandma?
Oh, that's funny.
Listen, if anyone in the chat is not going to the slaughter soiree, this is a good time. It's April. No, it's May now. You got
Yeah.
a couple months to put some shekels together. Listen, you don't have to come and blow a bunch of money. And I know every time I go on a trip, I'm like, oh, I need this much money, and I don't want to go if I don't have this much money. Just go. There's so
Yeah.
many good people. It's like if I tell somebody that's not a part of the Slack community, like, oh, I meet people from all over the country out in like Vegas and hang out with them. We talk about slot machines, and they'd stare at me, and I'm like, people collect trains. It's like the same thing. We're just different.
Yeah. People go to train meetups and stuff. And
Sabrina, no.
no,
I've
yeah,
scro-
I was
I've
just saying
scrolled.
I've been gifted at least to slot channels I don't sub to. People used to sometimes buy gift subs on channels because they thought they could catch like people watching, like who was watching them, but and they would assume that, but no, you don't train me. I know that was another. Just say that was another bad example. After I said that, it was like, oh yeah, and I don't even know what the train collector people do, but I just know that's like a thing.
Oh,
Um,
they build like train depot stations in their underwear in the basement.
yeah, in their underwear in the basement.
Believe me, if I could play slots in my underwear, I would.
Oh yeah. Um, but no, we were saying too, if you weren't in any of those of you that were coming, I know like just saying you're coming to Reno. If you weren't in earlier, we're talking about trying to do some kind of thing that lasts the whole time, like a contest. So maybe like it's like a Buffalo challenge, whoever has the biggest. You buy in at the meet and greet and $20, and then whoever can come up with the biggest win. You have to take a picture of yourself with it, but like the biggest times your bet on a Buffalo game by Thursday at 5 p.m. or something like that wins the pot instead of having everyone playing at the same time.
Yeah, if you're even slightly curious about it and you're going, join the Discord. Slaughter's going to start
Yeah,
a Slaughter Soiree Buffalo Challenge channel that will just have like the rules and stuff as he puts them up, and then who's all
yeah,
joining.
yeah. Like everyone that's in, so we know who has it and buys in, and so I don't know, something that's ongoing, and it's just something for everyone to talk about and kind of rub it in. Who's got the biggest win, or who do we think has the biggest win so far, or
Especially it'll be, if somebody does have a banger win in the beginning, everyone will know about it through the Discord thing.
yeah, they'll post a picture in Discord and say, "Look, at I got a 1200x times win." Hey, Brittany.
Also,
But
if
yeah,
there's
no,
ever going to
Sabrina,
be
we were.
if
Go
there's going to
ahead.
be any other events at the soiree, like the Discord's the way that you're going to get that information.
Yeah,
Just because some of the stuff we just want out for everybody in the public to see.
yeah, it'll be like people that are there. We'll put you in the section, so it'll be just our own little thread of like what time to do this and what's going on and that sort of thing. But yeah, that would be kind of fun. But yeah, you gotta take yourself. You have to be in the picture um, with it, so that way you can't post your mom's win or something. Large, Lord, no. I mean, we do the first night for like a 2 hour thing where it's not really a dinner. It's just like at the bar where people just hang out and there's food and they bring you drinks and stuff.
And stay away from Slaughter. Your D pick is in the Discord, isn't it?
What?
Oh, I thought it was at one of the end of one of the channels.
Don't. I told you don't bring that up.
His face is also in it too, so you know it's him.
Oh my god. That's funny. Lupe, this would be. Let's see. We did it in 2024, but it wasn't in 2024. There was like 8 of us went, and we didn't like involve the casino. It was just like a 1 day little thing. Um, so that was 2023. 2023. See, I can't even say it's 3. That was something wrong with me. 2024, we got the casino involved, where they set up people that were new and got them rooms up front if they've never been in Peppermill. So that was the second year, 2025. This will be the 4th year, yeah. Just saying. And no stealing Buffalo wins off Facebook or Instagram of because other casinos or
Of course you did. Pop, you were killing it. Been playing that spit coin forever and never hit the major on it.
yeah, pop. You would have probably had the biggest win because that was on a dollar bet, and you won like what was it, like $1,000 total, almost. No, no gum. I don't like gummies, Kathy. Oh my god, Tokyo
I do.
Teas. Yeah, it was. Oh yeah, Tokyo Tea Fest this year. Yeah, I kind of forgot about that. I still have the shirt from it.
And for everyone that's saying the Slaughter soiree name is gay, I came up with it.
Yeah, Arnold did come up with it. I wasn't sure what to name it. I was gonna do something generic. Well, you know what, Donnell? I was actually thinking, this is a work in progress, but like maybe you have to show the Peppermill card reader because that way they at least know. Because I'm always a big thing. I can, when I look at pictures of slot wins or live streams, I can usually figure out where they're at by the card reader.
Hi,
And
Maria. Jesus,
hey,
Slaughter,
Maria,
you're acting like gamblers aren't trustworthy people.
yeah. Oh, I know when money's on the line, like people aren't gonna. I mean, there's only one person that would have done something like that, and they're not going. So I
Are you
think I
sure
trust
this is
everybody
open in
else.
public, isn't
Well,
it?
they might. Yeah, it is. It is open up. I mean, anyone can show up. I can't. It's. I don't know.
You'll
I
be
don't. I
post,
don't know as they said. I don't know the casino.
and you'll be posting when the big dinners are in the Discord as well.
Yeah, yeah. And who we're not inviting to the big dinners that are. Oh, no, 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 no. No big dinners. Laura.
He's a jealous one. Let Cheryl drive there. That's fine. I don't have problems with
Yeah,
Cheryl.
yeah. She can. She can show.
She once said that she was afraid to go to Pato because if I ran into her, um, she would be in fear. Like I'm number one.
Like you're gonna.
I'm not hitting women. Number two, I'm way too old to be hitting guys. Like I'm not hitting anybody. I'm not fighting anybody.
Yeah. No, I was no one I would like. Even though people I don't like, I would never get in a fight with them. Or Lindsay. Sabrina, that's funny. We always joke about the Arnold, the side view pick on the win.
Got to get the angle.
Yeah, when it's not yours.
Maria, we were just talking about Cheryl. She went live last night, was talking some shit or whatever. So I don't think she's She's clearly not afraid of me. She wouldn't be going online talking shit about me if she was afraid of me.
Yeah.
Is the dinner comes? It depends who you go with, I guess.
Yeah, so Slowpoke, we were talking about that earlier. It's a dinner. Well, you can eat quesadillas
How
and
many
soy
could you
sauce.
eat? I think I could probably eat 7, probably be my limit.
7 quesadillas?
Mhm.
I don't know. I do like quesadillas too. I don't think I could eat 8 of them though. Did we even
But
was there even a there was no dinner last year at my thing. The year before Joe took some people to dinner and then some people were live streaming during it and they
oh no, we went to it was just me, you, Beans, and Emma that
Oh,
went to that one
that's
because we had to set up our stream. That's why
that's
no one
right.
else was going.
That's right. That's right. That's right. And then that's how the second best crew formed.
That was how the second best crew formed. We just I didn't even want to eat. We just met there,
I know. I
decided
know.
what
I
we're
didn't.
gonna do up for the live.
Yeah, I didn't want to do that either. And then some people were upset.
Listen, if there's a big dinner and I'm invited and you're not, come up to me and say, "Hey, I would love to take your spot because I will give it to you, no problem."
Yeah, same here. Same here. So the dinner ones he's planning, you can all have my spot.
Is
Um,
there a meet and greet? It'll be like last year. If you walk up from basically the first story, there's a bar back there. They had sectioned that off with food and stuff, and the spread was really nice. That's kind of where we met everybody last year at the beginning.
yeah, it'll be terrace lounge. They'll have it roped off, and they'll have chair tables and stuff, and it'll hopefully they get the sign right. The first year they called it Bigger Slaughter and Friends. They put on like the event sign.
And if you're lucky and you're there the first day, you might be able to spot Hammy across the way playing video poker, smoking.
Yeah, that is true. And if you guys, it's very the easiest person in the casino is Bad Girl. We can. She's always at her one lucky video poker machine.
Kathy, you better have like a black hoodie and neon pink. It says "Bad Girl," like the Michael Jackson album, "Bad Boy," but like in pink. It says "Bad Girl."
Yeah.
Give my autograph. I mean, if you want, I don't know what you'd want that for.
You ever been asked for an autograph, Arnold?
Um, Autograph? I don't think so. But I've had people recognize me more and more lately. I don't know if I've just been in the casino more or what.
Do people even ask for autograph? You know how that was like a thing years ago, but now it's like I feel like a picture. Like if you met a like if
Yeah,
someone met a celebrity, they'd say, "Can I have a picture with you?" That's like the thing. Like I mean, I've had we've had people that ask to be in a picture with us, but
for sure.
yeah, I don't just Sabrina. Yeah, no, that's why the dinner thing is because you can't invite everybody, and then they take so long, and
Then you gotta try to split up on who ate what and the bill
what,
and
and
tip and
they can't all fit at one table, or the bill
and I-
comes
and
and it's a,
here's the
oh
thing, Lee. I am an ultra fast eater. It's just
yeah,
genetically who I am, and I'm also impatient. So when I get done eating, I have to sit there for like 20 minutes, and I'm not about it. I just want to get on with my day.
yeah, and group dinners too. It's notorious because it's like they take drink orders and then you wait 15 minutes, and they take appetizer orders and you wait 20 minutes, and then it's just everything is such a slow process. Give me- yeah,
So what
especially
do you have?
casino.
Do you have an 8x10? You have a black and white 8x10 you can autograph for these people?
Oh, like a glamour shot.
Yeah. Yeah. Let's go get our glamour shots done.
We should
Let's wear like all like denim.
dress up. Yeah. Oh yeah, like the jean jackets
Jean
with like
jackets, jean pants,
goofy
jean
hair.
shirt with jean vest.
Yeah. I'm sure there's probably like apps now that actually could. I mean, they could probably. I know there. I keep seeing those ads where like if you want a professional picture, you don't have to put a suit on. Like you just send them your photo and they'll put a picture of you in a suit. So I'm
Yeah,
sure they.
sister Yoshi, I've eaten with him and I beat him done.
He is fast. Yeah, yeah. I when I go to casinos, honestly, like even if I'm just by myself, I like if the casino has like a food court because I just want to eat just to eat to get it out of the way. I'm not looking to or buffet's fine too, but I'm not looking to. Yeah, exactly. Just saying.
Uh just to crush you, you could have just put JPT. We would have known who we were talking about.
Oh yeah, that's right. They did that stuff back then. Like you could actually write to people. It's funny. We'll get a glamour shot booth at the event.
Hey Amy,
Like what? Hey Amy. Just gotta 1 second.
your grinder's going off. Did you get a text?
Yeah.
Was it a good one?
No.
Oh,
Yeah, that's true, Kathy. The Mexican place is quick. Bob. I gotta find someone to make the dolls, and we gotta make the pop pop doll. Oh, that's true. Yeah, they do have that like Peppermill has that like selfie area by the sports book. Lindsay, don't
pop
tell.
up, pop up. You better be making another sizzle reel. Yours one last year. I laughed so hard I almost pissed my pants. I
Yes.
loved it. You did a
Yes,
great
pop up,
job.
please. Yeah, please make that again. That was amazing.
God, I better stop eating if I want to fit in that outfit again. Pop
Yeah.
up. I never felt so exposed in my life.
Oh yeah, we do need a girl doll. Yeah, I can't make those things because Sora shut down, so I can't make those videos anymore. I'm sure there'll be something out there that'll do it better, but
Kathy, this is nothing against you, but if I was making a bad girl tall, it would have a giant hole. Like, oh, Pop Pop, I can bring it for you, buddy. You can be the new sheriff.
yeah.
Those are. Oh, why is this? Why would you wear it, Pop Pop? Afraid you're gonna expose yourself? Well, I'm telling you what, those Mario pajamas don't leave much to the imagination. Uh, this
Oh
kind
my
of
god.
something. He said none of that.
Yeah, no more sausage links, Sister Yoshi. I have one more I gotta post. I came up with another machine where that comes alive, but
What are we talking about?
oh, she was just when because I can't make the Sora videos anymore. I mean, I kind of ran out of ideas and I stopped it. I was going to do them again, but now it's shut down, so there's no way to make them. I don't know, I like making up machines that don't exist. And
What's weird is what's going to happen in the casinos in the future. Like a lot of the really older games that you see at the casino now are purchased by the casino. And now we've gotten into where the casinos don't purchase machines as much as they just lease them anymore. So a lot of the games that disappear, you're not seeing them again. It's not like,
right.
you were just kind of stuck with them before.
Yeah. Yeah, that's true. Things don't last as long. I mean, look at Squid Games. How Squid Games hardly lasted anywhere.
It's me and Diana.
Oh yeah. There you go.
Too much.
Yeah.
Squid Games was good.
Yeah, that
I
was a
like
good
Squid
that
Games.
was a good game, and it only lasted a couple months everywhere. Hey Barbara, and
Hey,
other games
Barbara.
like that they don't or like the test games. I think the test games are probably least.
What else? You seem like you're at a standstill now. Is there nothing else to talk about at the Slaughter Soiree?
No, I think we covered it. Like I'll have to think more about the Buffalo Challenge thing, but we'll probably do something along those lines. Um, do we still like the? I kicked around the idea of the superlative
You
awards
remember
where
this
we.
picture?
What was that?
I
That looked
handed you
like.
that. I handed you that vape at Peppermill, and there's a sign behind it that says "No smoking or vaping," and I told you to hit it.
I don't remember that. Was that when I had the AMF that night?
No, no, no. We were getting food, and you were standing next to a sign that says "No smoking or vaping." You didn't know it, and then
Oh,
I handed you the vape, and I said, "Hit this." You took a hit off it. I took your picture.
oh, why do I not remember that?
It was me, you, and Beans. You just getting food.
Yeah.
We got like pizza. I
We,
think we shared.
oh, yeah, the first time we went to the deli and got. Vaguely remember that.
I love that deli.
That's a funny picture though. I don't even know that existed.
Oh, I've got way more funnier pictures of you. Does anyone want to see Slaughter's nudes? Hold on. Look at this. I was at Costco. These two old fuckers just sharing a Sunday. Couldn't have been any
Oh,
happier.
yeah. Okay, having a great day.
Yeah, you see that, you're like, life's not so bad.
Yeah. He might pop up. I talked to him. He says 50-50.
Oh, what?
Oh, yes, a Fro is coming.
Oh, Fro?
Yeah. He said
Good old
50-50.
Fro.
Flights are really expensive. Oh yeah, Barbara. We were talking about all kinds of stuff. We really our topic of the night was why slot channels die. That we
We
went
talked about
over, and
that
then
for
we had
35 seconds.
35 seconds. Then we started talking about people that hate
Drama.
Arnold and Tickleball, and
Sorry, I got distracted. What's expensive?
oh, he was just talking about flights.
He was talking about flakes? Corn flakes?
Right, flights, cornflakes. The
Oh,
price of cornflakes these days.
but everything is. Fucking
It
$5 for
is
a
though.
gallon of gas? What the fuck?
I know everything is. Mike Schuster, yeah, I know that guy does get a lot of vacation time. Maybe it's a Canada thing because of the Lindsay curse.
What's the Lindsay curse?
What's the Lindsay curse? Oh, I think I know actually, but
You don't have freedom to say.
yeah, has to do with disappearing.
Oh, it's Lindsay and the mob? Fucking makes people disappear.
She just people that she associates with just disappear after a while.
People that talk to Lindsay end up disappearing after a while.
Yeah, or their channel does.
She's the Black Widow.
yeah,
Is she the Black Widow of slots?
yeah,
Stay away.
yeah.
Okay. So, went to Florida with the family, right? For the kid's birthday. Stayed on this beach that they went to last year. The weather was shitty. It rained like 4 out of 5 days. But went to a zoo that was fun. Blah blah blah. But the night before Mother's Day, wanted to take my kid to go get something for his mom for Mother's Day, right? So him and I take off in the car and go to the store. He's looking at stuff, get some stuff picked out or whatever. And then we bought some groceries to bring back as well. And as we're walking in, you, first of all, let me back up. This place is gated. You got to have a gate code to get in. Okay. But there's somebody at the gate and I need to turn in, and all this traffic is backing up behind me. But there's enough room for me not to pull straight behind the other person, but if I angle, I can get my car in there because there's so much traffic behind me. And so then I loop out, whatever. And my kid, like you talk about not being afraid. Anytime I get really mad, he just starts laughing uncontrollably. He thinks it's the funniest shit ever. And the person in front of me is just sitting there while I was hung out in traffic. Then I started getting upset because I was like, Let's go. Like, we want to get inside, like this vacation, blah, blah, blah." The person goes to put it in reverse and starts backing up. I'm parked behind them. I get out, I start yelling, they stop. Some 80-year-old lady is like, I I don't know the code. And I just put the code in and just let her go. And I'm frustrated. I get back and my kid's still laughing or whatever. So when you park the car and you walk in, there's basically a little entrance with staircase and then two elevators. There is a lady face down on the floor. And I walk up and I was like, "Are you okay?" And she's like, "I," and she's like face down, so I can't really hear her. I don't know how fucked up she is. She's like, "I just fell. I'm sorry." And I'm like, "You're fine. You're fine. Are you okay?" And I hand my kid the bags. And I was like, "I'm just gonna get you under the arm." You don't know, like you want to help somebody out in that situation, but you don't want to be any part of like, I didn't want him to help me. I was inappropriately touched. Like all that fear of things these days melt into your head or whatever. And I was like,
Yeah.
"Can I pick you up? Are you good?" And she's like, "Yeah, if you could help me up." And I picked her up and she's standing there. I'm like, "Are you okay? We can stay here. Where are the rest of the people?" And this lady comes in behind her and she's like, "Oh, Nancy, what the fuck did you do?" Like, what the fuck is going on? But anyways, she fell. She was fine, picked up off the ground, no blood, no broken bones. The only interesting thing that happened is she had two purses, and one of them had a Mounds bar opened up in it, and one of the pieces of the Mounds bar flew from one person to the other. The funniest thing I ever seen.
How? Yeah. Oh man, that's not what you expect.
Well, pop up with the travel advice.
Pop up's the flight booking expert.
Listen, I think more people, as many people as possible, should come to this event. I mean,
I
there's no
agree.
kickbacks, there's no incentives for anybody here.
Yeah.
Nobody's making money, anything like that. But the event is fun. So I think for most
Yeah.
people, the flight is going to cost you around $400 to $500,
Yeah.
roughly. Sure, it's
And
higher
it's
now.
gonna take time if you're not on the West Coast. I think most people that are on the West Coast are gonna go, schedule wise or whatever. But I know it is hard from back east. But
So that's the first part. Gambling wise, like You don't have to have a ton of money to play. Can't really say. It depends on what you play and stuff. It's it's 3 days. You'll never
Yeah.
forget the experience. Just go on it.
Well, the other thing I found too, when I've gone to these events, I actually find myself, you don't end up gambling hardly at all
Overwhelmed?
because, well, yeah, because overwhelmed, but there's what ends up, and this goes even back to like I've gone to other big events like Slots Fiesta in Vegas, um, and you end up there's always somebody you're running into to talk, and so what ends up happening is you just don't find time to play because you want to go play, and then oh hey, and then you have to talk to this person, that person, and or there's somebody with this thing, somebody's live, so you always kind of try to go support them or something when they start, and doesn't give you a lot of time to gamble.
But I would say if this is your first trip and, you're gonna go out there and it's fun, um, would play a decent amount if you can afford it. Yeah, fuck it if you can't afford
Yeah,
it.
I agree.
You'll
I
get
agree. So
comped
you can
out for next year, and
okay.
it's this event's probably gonna be, for the most part, a midweek type thing, and the rooms are always
Yeah,
gonna be significantly cheaper during those days. Even
agree.
when Slaughter's trying to decide when this event's gonna happen, once he talks to the casino's like, "Well, we have events on these days, and we don't on these." And we try to have it, Slaughter tries to have it as open as possible, so it's as inexpensive as it can be.
Yeah, no, I agree. And there is on Wednesday is the 4X day, which is right in the middle. So it's from midnight to midnight. It's four times comp points and four times tier points. So
I
that makes a huge
I
difference if you're going to play more that day, and you'll be able to pay for your all your meals. They add up quick.
why don't you go into, because I know, the casinos are all different. Really break down, like, the Peppermill does not give out any food comps. You can't go to a desk and get food comps, correct?
Correct. Yeah, correct. If you because they'll say that their hold is so low, like they're not getting a 10 to 12% hold like in Vegas you would find on slots. And so they typically will you take your comps earned first. Like if you charge, let's say you charge your food to the room. Well, and if you're new, if you don't have comps built up, you may want to just charge your stuff to the room and then play on the 4X day and you can use that at checkout. But they don't typically just,
Wait, time out, time out. I think you gotta go more basic, but, there's a very good point that you just made about the food.
Mhm,
Um, uh, I was, almost probably everywhere else that people play, they usually get some type of food comp, room comp, free play, so on and so forth. So, first thing you hear when you hear, "Oh, there's no food comps," you're like, "What the fuck?" That makes it even worse.
mhm.
But the reason they don't do food comps is because their comp system on the points end is so great. So on
Right,
those multiplier
exactly.
days. And so then, like you were saying, you're not, uh, if you're gonna have to eat the first couple, like first day, first couple days, and if you haven't built up
Mhm.
points, charge it to your room, and on that 4X day, that should be the day that you plan on playing the hardest. You'll be able
Yep.
to wipe all those food, all that stuff, and that will be basically covered.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, Mike, July 21st, 22nd, 23rd. But yeah, it'll if you haven't built up a bank of comp points, that's what I was trying to say. You could always charge your room and then you can self comp at just at checkout, you just tell them use my, comp balance towards my room charges. But yeah, they don't typically like a host. Now, if you get wrecked, like if you have a really bad trip and you do play heavy, they may, a host might do something like that, or they'll throw you some. Only knows because it happened to me, but they might throw you like a little extra free play at the end to, like a loss rebate. But um, hopefully you're not in that position. But yeah, they're not like Vegas where they just easily just we'll just wipe all your charges. They do take your comp points first, but you'll have plenty.
Yeah, the Slaughter's saying, like, if you go there, for the 3 days and you lose, six to $10,000, you may wanna reach
Yeah,
out to a host and see if they give you some type of kickback or whatever.
yeah.
But,
If you get
um,
that kind of play,
I
but
don't think I
I don't think.
played that hard the first time I went there, and my offers were 3 days, during a quarter, 750 in free play, and, I think that was it.
Yeah, they don't. That's the other thing they don't typically do. There. Now, some people, I think Ron Gambles and Nancy, I think they said they hadn't been there in a while, and I think they said they did get with their offer like a food credit, like charge to the room credit, like it was like $175 or something. I never have had that type of offer. I've always had, yeah, I was getting 3 nights in a suite and 400 free play. They just lowered me to 300, but I've never had a food comp attached to my offer there. I did just get one for Wendover, oddly enough, but it's separate card, but it's Peppermill too. But
Mine's grandma happens.
yeah, that's why most casinos besides Cosmo don't really have balconies. And Cosmo only had them because it was supposed to be condos, not a hotel. So,
That'd have been a wild place to live.
oh, could you imagine? Well, they wouldn't have had a. They weren't supposed to have a casino in it. I don't think. I think it was supposed to just
Yeah,
be
but you're
built.
right there though. Like
But
if you
you're
were in a
right there.
condo, you're right there.
Well, that was the thing, though. It was part of City Center, and the Aria is right next door, and that was the casino for City Center. So you had that, and then of course you got other stuff all around you as well too.
I have to say, like I like the Cosmo a lot. I did for like the
Mhm.
newer vibe casino, whatever. But like the first time I went to the Win, I was like, this is gaudy.
Mhm.
Like it wasn't
Yeah,
my
I
cup
didn't
of
like.
tea.
Yeah. He joined. No, this is just an extra channel that we both do where we don't play slots. We just talk about stuff, or it's just an extra channel. Yeah, Laura, it's I like it though. I like weird places, and I like it because it's like so remote. I've done super well at their paybacks are really good, and I've there for some reason there I always feel like I've knock on wood I've never like gotten wrecked there. Um, and then there's like nobody lives in the town, like everyone lives 2 hours away. But I don't know. It's to me it's cool. I want to get back there. Pop Pop. He didn't tell me. He just gives me dates. I don't ask. I just say when can we have it. The only other thing is might have been because there's a video poker event that it has the dates that we usually do, but also maybe it has something to do with how rooms are more full. I know last year they were supposed to have all the rooms available, and then they ended up booking a convention, and there was and the place sold out when it wasn't supposed to. So that's probably more like it. Vegas to Reno is about 6 hours.
It is
The only
a
thing on it,
boring drive.
it's really boring. It's after the first hour from Vegas, it's goes down to 2 lanes for the most part, like 1 lane each direction. So it's a 2 lane road, and I mean, it's kind of crazy. Like there's signs, no gas 100 miles. I mean, twice there's where it actually tells you like make sure you have enough gas because there's not a gas station in 100 miles. And then you do get to a town, and it's an old mining town. It is kind of cool that I've stopped in a few, and there's little casinos because you're in Nevada, but um, there's really not much in these places. It's very, very sparsely populated, but I think that's kind of cool about it too. You're really out in the middle of nowhere. I wish they would. My only complaint about the drive, I wish they would. Eventually, it's going to be an interstate. I wish they would get that done a little faster, but just because passing trucks is kind of scary. I know,
It
I
is.
know, I know. AZ to Vegas, yeah, but longer. At least AZ to Vegas for the most part, they're not quite done, but it's for the most part it's 4 lanes. Um, but yeah, in a similar sense, like I know when I leave Phoenix, there's really 2 towns between Phoenix and Vegas, so there's only 2 places to stop for gas or food or whatever, and the rest of it's just nothing. Oh, you should go on Sabrina. Yeah, just don't gamble in Tahoe. I mean, Tahoe is beautiful, but um, the gambling's not very good there. Yeah, Beer Belly knows. Beer Belly's been on that many times. Clown Motel. brothels, donkeys, aliens. Yeah, it's pretty much it. And a couple casinos and ghosts too.
If you've never been to Reno, I would highly suggest going to Reno. It's like Vegas, but it just seems so much like less sleazy, uh,
Yeah,
safer. Just it's got a smaller town vibe.
yeah, yeah. It's I mean
People are friendly.
it's not a big city. It's I think the population's like I think the metro area is maybe 600,000. So it's big enough where you have stuff, but not like a big city. They're doing for those that like ghost hunt, Lady Avalon, I think's planning something in Virginia City. Hey, Julie man, do you miss out on the offers from the casino? You mean like when we don't get to use our offers, or exactly? Join. I agree. It is like a little village, and there's no strip there. It's not like there's downtown Reno, which there's a few casinos, but there's no like where you drive down one road and there's casino. They're all like scattered in a suburban area. But you don't have to have a car. You can the airport's convenient and easy and there's free shuttles. So that's actually and they're really easy to use. Like um I don't I only rent a car if I'm gonna go all over the place. But last trip I didn't rent a car at all. I didn't have to spend any money on transportation. Oh, multiple times like local Julie, like local offers you're talking about. I do, but I also don't. I do and I don't. Like if I'm gonna go gamble, I'll like, oh, I have free play here. I have $75 at this casino, or I'll look to see if there's like a bonus day. Like they might say, okay, well, you get your $75 weekly on Wednesday plus a scratch card for 20 to 2,000 or whatever. I'll go for that. But I also don't like always have to go if my free play goes to waste, it goes to waste because it typically just means I'm going to be there for. I mean, it does its purpose. Like if they send me free play and I go drive over to the casino and I lose my free play, chances are I'm still going to play more and not just go home. So um, I look at it as yeah, it's an if you're going to go, it's a benefit, but or go where you get more free play or go on the days you get free play. But I don't just go to just use my free play because if I just go and use my free play too, they take it away anyway. Oh, that makes sense. Um, that's a good question, Ileana. I usually just leave a couple bucks, if that. Some places, yeah, they don't. Sometimes I don't want to play my room. I keep do not disturb on there until they wake you up at 6 a.m. on the fourth day.
I don't. Once I'm in my room, I don't want anyone. No, don't want anyone in the
Yeah,
room.
occasionally it's because if they bring me more like things I want, like water. But then I realized, like peppermill, for example, I just needed water. There's a text. I texted them. They brought up 4 bottles. Like I didn't have to have them clean my room to get it.
Hmm.
But which was kind of nice because I don't want to have to call down the desk and put it on hold and. Um,
What's the most
but
free play I've ever gotten from a casino? 4,000. But I want it.
yeah, I've never. I'm trying to think. What do you think is the most on an offer that you've had? Like just not like a bonus or a drawing, but just like
Local?
or anywhere, I guess.
I mean, I just had that like 1,300 to go to one of those casinos through Penn, but I didn't.
Oh, that's right. You were getting those deals. Yeah.
But I
I don't
didn't use
think.
it. Um, I mean, if I mean when I went to Aliante, it was I think I had like 800 total free play with everything, or 900, something like that, and then um, nice, a really nice suite, and $500 for dinner. Uh, I mean, I maxed out at Ho Chunk for a long time. That was $300 a week. And for a local, that's crazy. Um, I think I get 250 at Potawatomi, but that can scale. That can. I'm gonna have bad runs there, but I've been, winning, but then putting it back, so my offers have stayed up.
That's fine with me. I think mine is I have Resorts World $500. That's why I'm going to be there this week, but I can't stream there or anything. I think
Four
that's probably
thousand
the
in free,
most.
4,000 in free play is disgusting when you see
I
it
know.
on the little screen, but you air through it so quickly. Even
Yeah.
not even on big bets, your mind doesn't understand that when you put in $500 and you have some line hits and stuff, that's all getting kind of like fed back. You can play for a little bit, maybe you're down $80. But you're doing $5 bets and it's just coming off the top. It's amazing how fast it
It
goes.
goes quick. That's the thing. It does sound like you're going to like have all this money and then you realize it's converted fast. I
Yeah, Mama
remember I won a
Creeper,
thousand.
go to Reno, stay with Jill.
Yeah. She's got a big house. What was I going to say? Yeah, Barbara, I'll give you the number. When you're there, you can just text them. Hammy got a whole case of water from them. Who else was I saying hi to? No, Caesar joined. Caesar's not been sold yet. They're far. It'll be a while before. I don't think if anything comes to that deal, it'll probably be next year at this point. Hey, Kyle. 900, you get it, Mike. Yeah, 800 a week. That's good too, Mike. Yeah, I've never played enough to earn that kind of thing. Hey, Denise. Awesome. Oh yeah, you can text. Yeah. You can get other things too. Like yeah, the little text thing is actually nice. Like I never thought about getting a microwave.
Gummies.
I don't know if you can text gummies yet, but a ride to the gummies?
You'll find that Cal, you have a lot of class two by you. Class two always perpetuates that their payout percentages are so high, and most I don't know anyone that has a strictly class two casino that gets really great free play offers.
Yeah. They actually are a little better. Well, I mean, I was looking at the what's the place? Redwind. Their slots are all like 93. They're in Washington. They're like this because they're on slot check, but they're all slots are like 93, 94% RTP there. So you'd have to do twice as much coin in to get the same free play.
Yeah. Well, I think that Madison here maxed out at 125 a week, and then you have
Yeah.
class three right up the road. That's the same company or same tribe, and they're giving 300. So obviously, it comes down to the payout percentage.
Yeah. Yeah. Exactly. If they're not making as much off of you in general, theoretically. I mean, I know sometimes it feels like when you lose on everything, but theoretically, when they look at theoretically how much you're losing off you, they're not gonna, overinvest in you. Hey, damn it, there's damage Diana.
I haven't heard anything about her lately. What's going on with Diana?
Oh, the other one? I don't know. I haven't either.
Well, I hope she's well. She's a funny lady.
Julie. Yeah, no, there's a deal in place to the guy that owns Gold Nugget is looking at buying Caesars. But there's not like an official deal on the table. It's all, this stuff takes time. So
The Fertitas?
yeah,
Yeah.
or tell
But
me,
I heard
Bertina.
there's so much weird stuff that goes on with that where, it's just like when I worked at the liquor company that worked at, they started their own separate trucking company. So they had trucks under another company so they could rent the trucks to the company. So it's all this tax. And same way with all these Vegas hotels, none of them own the land that's underneath them.
Not anymore. Yeah, they used
They all
to, but not anymore.
pay rent to somebody. And I think these I think MGM buying the Cosmo is bad for the strip. I think any of these bigger because it comes down to like two companies now. Any of these consolidations anymore are just bad for the consumer. It's just no competition out there.
Yeah. No, I agree. I agree. That's why they, if there was 10 different owners on the strip, the paybacks would be like they used to be in the early 2000s where they were pretty good. But when Caesars and MGM own, what is it, 65% of the strip between two casinos, they can both lower them. And then same thing would happen when they started parking fees, resort fees. One did it, they all do it, because they can. So
That
getting
made
in the
you
daycare
laugh?
business there.
Oh, I thought you were talking about the don't go to bed with an itchy butt.
But I read that too, but it was the daycare one made me laugh actually. Oh, and there's silly trash too. Um, yeah, no, people like MGM. I just never. I don't like what they did with Cosmo. Like they cut me off, and I had really good offers, so I just didn't give them a chance. And then my limited play never gave me much from them, so I don't know. I don't need them. I guess I can just go to off strip and yeah, that's what they did, Join. That's they all almost all of them went and their investors were like unlock the value of the land underneath them and for a big boost in earnings, and now they're all sold off to another company and they pay rent. So they've had higher operating expenses. Julie, it's both. I mean, I do work full time, so I work for myself so I can be on the road, but sometimes I have to be here to like do a lot more. So, I mean, it always sounds fun. It's like, "Ooh, could I go to the casino tonight?" But it's not always practical for me. So, but I'll be gone. Like I said, I'm leaving Saturday. I've got Vegas, Rocktober slots. Is Hard Rock?
Oh,
Are you
in
talking about
Ve-
the
in
Vegas Hard Rock?
that's very well. There's no Chapter 11 on that baby. Have you seen how big
Yeah,
that thing's actually looking?
yeah. I've seen some pictures and stuff.
Just from down the strip, it looks insane how big it is.
Oh, pause it for a second. Yeah, no, you can see it from even driving nearby. But yeah, no, they're fine financially. I think the one casino company that's in everyone kind of knows this that's in a lot of trouble is the Bally's one. Um, they're broke. They were, I don't think they're going to open that one with the ballpark. Yeah, I think it's Rocktober. I think it's like 2 years before it. I mean, I know they're making a lot of progress. I don't think they're going to be open for 2 years. I don't think it's not going to be open this year. Kyle. No, I mostly just play where it's convenient. I mean, I don't really, I'm not big enough yet to get like deals. I would like to, where
With the
I could
right
just
company,
go to a casino that's going to
with
pay
with
me extra free play. But
with the right companies.
I'm not,
I
I'm
don't think
not
you can
near
hear me.
that level yet.
Can you hear me?
Oh, I no, you were like super quiet now.
It died on me. Like it connected, it disconnected, and then reconnected.
Yeah.
Is it hard to hear me now?
I mean, I don't know. I can barely hear you. Like when I was talking, I couldn't hear you. I don't know about the chat. Hey, Kenzie, can you hear Arnold chat?
I thought it lost audio again like last time.
It's good. Okay, cool. All right, well, I can hear you. It's fine. It might just for whatever reason. It's like earlier when I couldn't hear you the same.
Maybe you should get your ears checked.
Oh wait, now it just came back. You were
Do this twice.
anyway. Well, I think I'm. Oh
Okay.
no, not really. How? I mean, unless you do like a group thing where you bring in like, you know, a bunch of channels, but
What's going on?
no, nothing. All right. I think I'm done.
All right.
So I think we went more than 2 hours. So
Long enough for me.
yeah. All right, everyone. Well, thanks. Hey, Clint. And Kenzie, you hadn't plenty of notice, but anyway. All right. Thanks, everyone. We'll see you now. I'll be live this weekend on my main channel. That'll probably be the next thing Saturday. I'm gonna do members one sometimes. I'm trying to figure out because a bunch of people are in town, but we will all see you then. So
And I release shorts every day. Watch them. Thank you.
yes, he has been. He's got some good content, so check that out. All right, we'll see you guys and
Bye
gals.
bye.
All right, bye.